Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice algebra problem, which is x plus 2 to the power 4 plus x plus 1 to the power 4. This is equal to 17. So what are the values of x? Now let's provide a solution from here. The first step is that we can let a to be equal to x plus 2, and we can let b to be equal to x plus 1. So let's express this equation here in terms of a and b. So we have a to the power of 4 plus b to the power of 4. This is equal to 17. Let's call this equation 1. Now, we have that a minus b. This is the same thing as x plus 2. Subtract x plus 1. So that's that a minus b. This is the same thing as x minus x. This simplifies. Then we have 2 minus 1. This is equal to 1. Let's call this equation 2. The next step is that from equation 1, which is a to the power of 4 plus b to the power of 4 equal to 17, we can express a to the power of 4 plus b to the power of 4. This is the same thing as a to the power of 4 minus 2a to the power of 2, b to the power of 2, then plus b to the power of 4, then plus 2a to the power of 2, b to the power of 2. This is equal to 17. So we have not outturned the equation here. Now we have that a to the power of 4 minus 2a squared b squared plus b to the power of 4. We can express this part as a to the power of 2. If you say a squared minus b squared raised to the power of 2, we obtain back this equation here. Then plus 2a squared b squared. This is equal to 17. Now, a squared minus b squared, this is the difference of two perfect squares. That can be expressed as a plus b. Remember, it's raised to the power of 2 multiplied by a minus b raised to the power of 2, then plus 2a squared b squared. This is equal to 17. Now, we have that a minus b from equation 2. This is equal to 1. Let's substitute 1 where we have a minus b, so that we have a plus b raised to the power of 2 multiplied by 1 squared, which is 1, then plus 2a to the power of 2, b to the power of 2. This is equal to 17. So let's expand a plus b to the power of 2. So this is a squared plus b squared plus 2ab, then plus 2a to the power of 2, b to the power of 2. This is equal to 17. Now we have a squared plus 2ab plus b squared plus 2a squared b squared. Now we can introduce here minus 2ab plus 2ab. If you say minus 2ab plus 2ab, this is the same thing as 0. Then now plus 2ab here, then plus b to the power of 2, then plus 2a to the power of 2, b to the power of 2. This is equal to 17. Now this is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So we have plus b squared here, then plus, now we have here 2ab plus 2ab. This is 4ab, then plus 2a squared b squared. This is equal to 17. Now this particular part here, this is actually an algebraic identity that we can express as a minus b raised to the power of 2, then plus 4ab, then plus 2a squared b squared. This is equal to 17. A minus b from equation 2, this is the same thing as 1. So we have 1 squared then plus 4ab, then plus, we can express 2a squared b squared as 2 into the parentheses. This is ab raised to the power of 2. This is equal to 17. Now, we can express this as 2ab raised to the power of 2, then plus 4ab, then plus 1 squared is 1. This is equal to 17. So let's take 17 on the left hand side, so that we have 2ab to the power of 2, then plus 4ab plus 1 minus 17. This is equal to 0. So this is 2 multiplied by ab to the power of 2, then plus 4ab plus 1 minus 17. This is minus 16, and this is equal to 0. Now, 2 is common here, so we can factor out 2 into the parentheses. This is ab to the power of 2, then plus, this is 4ab divided by 2. This is 2ab minus 16 divided by 2. This is minus 8. This is equal to 0. So we can divide both signs by 2. And this means that we have ab to the power of 2 plus 2ab minus 8. This is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation here, of which we can solve by factorization method. We have the product is equal to minus 8. We have the sum is equal to 2. So we can identify two factors. Now, if you multiply these two factors, that is 4 and minus 2. If we multiply 4 times minus 2, this is minus 8. Then if you say 4 plus minus 2, this is equal to 2. So let's substitute these two factors. We have a b to the power of 2. This is plus 4ab minus 2ab minus 8. This is equal to 0. So we have got two parts here. From the first part is that we have ab is common, so we factor out ab, so that here we have ab plus 4, cross the parentheses, then minus 2 is common here, so we factor out 2 into the parentheses, 2ab divided by 2, this is ab minus 8 divided by minus 2, this is plus 4, this is equal to 0. So we have that ab plus 4 is common here, so we have ab plus 4 multiplied by ab minus 2, this is equal to 0. Now here we have two cases here. We have case 1, this is ab plus 4, this is equal to 0. And in case 2, we have ab minus 2, this is equal to 0. We have that ab is equal to minus 4, and here we have that ab is equal to 2. Now, if you recall from equation 2, which is a minus b, this is equal to 1. So we can make a to be the subject of the formula, so this is equal to 1 plus b. So let's substitute a, which is 1 plus b here, so that now we have 1 plus b multiplied by b, this is equal to minus 4. So b times 1, this is b, plus b times b, this is b squared, then minus 4. Let's take it on the left hand side, so this is plus 4, and this is equal to 0. So we have b squared plus b plus 4, this is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation where we have a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1, and c is equal to 4. So we can solve for b by applying the quadratic formula, which is minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything here divided by 2a. So this is equal to minus 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 squared minus 4 times 1 times c, which is 4, then divided by 2 times 1. Now this implies that we have minus 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 squared, this is 1, minus 4 times 4, this is 16, divided by 2. So here we have minus 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 minus 16, this is minus 15 over 2. So this is equal to minus 1 plus or minus, we have the square root of, this is the square root of 15i. Remember, square root of minus 1, this is equal to I. So we have minus 1 plus or minus the square root of 15i divided by 2. This is what is b. Now, if you recall, we have seen that we let b to be equal to x plus 1. So we have x plus 1, this is equal to minus 1 plus or minus square root of 15i divided by 2. So let's take plus 1 on the right hand side. So this means we have x is equal to, this is minus 1 minus, this is 1 plus or minus the square root of 15i divided by 2. And we have that x1 comma x2, this is equal to, this is the same thing as minus 3 plus or minus the square root of 15i divided by 2. So here we have two complex solutions. We have the first two complex solutions under case 1. So we have x1 is equal to minus 3 plus square root of 15i divided by 2. And we have x2 is equal to minus 3 minus square root of 15i divided by 2. These are the first solutions here, which are two complex solutions. So let's proceed to case 2. In case 2, we have AB is equal to 2. And if you recall, we have A minus B, this is equal to 1. So that A is equal to 1 plus B. So this means that if you have 1 plus B times B, this is equal to 2. So this is B plus B to the power of 2. Subtract 2, this is equal to 0. Let's form a quadratic equation here, which we can solve by factorization method. So this is b to the power of 2, then plus 2b minus b minus 2, this is equal to 0. So we have got two parts here. We have b, the first part is b is common, so we have b plus 2 minus 1 into the parentheses, this is b plus 2, and this is equal to 0. So we have b plus 2 is common, then we have b minus 1, this is equal to 0. So we have b plus 2, this is equal to 0, and b minus 1, this is equal to 0. So b1 is equal to minus 2, and b2 is equal to 1. So we have that x plus 1, this is equal to b. So we have x plus 1, this is equal to minus 2. Then we have x3, this is x3 is equal to minus 2 minus 1. And this means that x3 is equal to minus 3. This is the third solution here, and this is a real solution. Then here we have x plus 1, this is equal to 1. Then this means that x is equal to 1 minus 1, and this means that x4 is equal to 0. So this is the fourth solution here, and you find that x3, we have that x3, which is minus 3, and x4, these are two real solutions. These are two real solutions. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and kindly subscribe. Please like this video and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.